Welcome to Bloomington Today. I'm Kaylin Clement. Thanks for joining us. Now we'll bring you the buzz on Bloomington Today for the week of August 6th through the 12th. At a recent Chamber of Commerce Community Affairs Committee meeting, City Council member Andrew Carlson presented one sticky situation taking place in Bloomington. In his presentation, Councilmember Carlson spoke about residents' propensity to stay in Bloomington once they've moved here. He called the trend stickiness, and the numbers support this observation. In 2012, 46% of residents had lived at their current address 13 years or more. 27% of residents had lived in their home for 23 years or more. Numbers like these reflect longer residency than surrounding comparable cities. However, for residents who have stayed in their home for 3 or more years, Bloomington is at about 91%, which is similar to Edina and Apple Valley. It's been several weeks since the old Cedar Avenue Bridge over Longmeadow Lake was closely examined by bridge engineers. The historic 865-foot-long Camelback Through Truss Bridge, a bridge deemed unsafe for vehicles and people many years ago, was literally crawling with activity back in April. These professionals specialize in bridge inspections, looking at everything from the concrete footings to the steel at the very top of the structure to determine its current condition. Based on those reports generated after several days up close and personal with the bridge, a lengthy rehabilitation report was submitted to city engineers. Here are a few observations and suggestions made toward the bridge rehab. The wood deck is not original and in very poor condition. This will need to be replaced. The same goes for the steel beams under the timbered deck. The existing railing no longer meets current safety standards, so that will need to be replaced. Preliminary designs suggest using the historic design as a starting point, but moving the railing up to provide adequate fall protection while using a tension cable system that replaces the intermediate rails. These are just some of the many things bridge engineers determined were in need of repair or replacement. City engineers are using this information to create a construction plan. When that is finalized and approved, contractors will bid on the project. One Bloomington business has closed its doors, but a part of the former Rainbow Foods at Southtown will remain in the city. Some may recall a number of large historic photos of the city hung throughout the store. When the closure took place in late July, Rainbow donated the pictures to the Bloomington Historical Society. Facilities maintenance staff assisted in getting the prints from the former grocery store and over to Old Town Hall. The Bloomington Historical Society, located on the corner of Penn Avenue and 102nd Street, is open Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday from noon until 4 p.m. and Sundays from 1 until 5 p.m. Stop by and get a taste of Bloomington's rich history today. Well, roads and bridges throughout the city have a history as well. The 94th Street Bridge over I-35W has been a popular route for hundreds of motorists each day for many years. But currently, the Minnesota Department of Transportation is rerouting drivers as a full-blown bridge restoration is underway. Here's what you need to know about the area if it's a route you frequent. Starting July 28th, the northbound exit and entrance ramps were closed to motorists. This could last up to 30 days while crews remove the asphalt and curb. Additionally, crews are focusing on chipping concrete on the existing beams and installing storm sewers. The southbound ramps at 94th Street are tentatively scheduled to close sometime in mid-August. Detours are posted in the area. MnDOT asks for patience and cooperation of motorists during this project. A city facility which sees 180,000 visitors annually is getting a much-needed upgrade. Bloomington's Creekside Community Center is getting a new roof. The roof was last replaced in 1983, and significant leaks in the building have prompted about 80% of the current roof to be redone. Creekside is home to 48 senior programs with more than 16,000 participants annually. It's no doubt Creekside is an asset to the community. City Council will continue to explore the idea of a new center in the future, but with a time frame estimated at 3 to 5 years for site selection, design, and construction. The repair needs at the 98th and Penn Avenue facility are simply too immediate to ignore. I'm Kaylin Clement, and if you're a longtime Bloomington Today viewer or watching for the first time today, I'd like to thank you for joining us. After nearly 4 years with the city's communications division, it's with mixed emotions that I announce that this will be my last show, as I'm pursuing an out-of-state opportunity. Minnesota will always be home, and Bloomington will always have a special place in my heart. Thanks so much for joining us and joining me on this journey with Bloomington Today.